our yoga practice tonight. This is an evening practice. We are considering the season and also the time of the day. Must be considered. Like I tell everybody, there's lots of people teaching yoga. There's a lot of mediocre yoga out there. I teach based on Ayurvedic principles. And if you don't know what they are, well, stick around because you're going to learn what they are. We're working with the elements, ether, air, water, earth, and fire elements. And all of those are not abstract. They are in your body. They are in the environment, okay? Right now, we are in winter and we are in the evening. So we want to calm the body down, settle it, but we are in the dead of winter type, so we need a little bit of movement. So we're going to start out with some sun salutations, warm up the body, activate it, and then we're going to just calm it all down, settle everything so you sleep so great tonight. Yes, you will sleep great and wake up refreshed. Okay, let's get started. All right, so coming to your mat. Okay, you definitely want to be barefoot. If I see people, I get people in my yoga classes, mostly at the classes where I get big groups of people, and I'll get new people, and they just don't seem to know that you want to actually be barefoot. So come to the top of your mat, and we're going to start out by creating a little bit of movement, right? Because when we're dealing with Kapha winter, Kapha is earth and water. They're heavier elements. They get more stuck and stagnant. So we want to make sure we really open up and loosen. So keep doing that. Make sure my mic is working right. Yes. Okay. Keep moving your shoulders. Sorry, Tina, I'm going to have to come a little closer to you. All right. And then we're going to make it bigger. So now we're adding the elbows, and I'm even like pumping through my legs a little bit of movement through the knees. Good. And then if you can go even bigger, okay, one more. And then release. We're going to interlace our fingers behind us. Now roll your shoulders back, open the chest, look up, and then release and drop down into a forward fold all the way down. Then bend your knees. Inhale up. And we're going to hold it there, and we're going to move side to side. We're going to drop to the right. Stay seated. Reach. Drop to the left. Stay seated. Reach. Drop to the right. Stay seated. And reach. Drop left. And reach. And right. And reach. And left. And reach. Good. Last set. Right. And reach. And left. All the way up. Forward fold. Add an extension. And then step back, right leg, lunge, drop the knee, and look up. And if you want, you can lift one arm up. Then that hand goes to the ground, and you're going to curl your toes under behind you, lift, high lunge, and then rotate. Nice. Looks good. Great. Keep holding that. Keep the arm a little bit closer to your head, you guys. Good. Then swing the arm around and step back, down dog. Oh, my dog's been on my mat, I can tell, because her doggy stuff is here. Get hollow in your belly. So draw your navel in, take it into the spine, lift it up into the rib cage. Now, if you need to walk out your heels, you can. And then draw both heels down. Good, then the right leg's gonna step forward, drop the back knee, and then lift your chest, and if you want to, you can add an arm. Then that arm that's in the air comes to the ground, curl your toes under and lift your back leg and rotate. Now this arm, keep it closer to the head. So don't let it drop to your back. Keep it lifted. Then swing your arm around. Now step back, down dog again. Then drop down onto your knees. We're going to keep the toes curled under. Lift up. Reach with the right arm. It goes back behind you. You're either going to go to the sacrum or to the heel of your foot. Then reach the other arm up. Camel pose. You're looking over the right shoulder. Then the left hand goes to the ground. Turn. Now, I know I'm facing the camera, you guys, so it's going to look different for you because the camera turns me. But you're going to turn that left foot out and reach. And extend your leg. That's it. Then release. Press back into down dog. Drop down onto your knees again. And we're going to lift up. Left arm comes around and it's either going to go to your sacrum here or to the heel of your foot and reach. Look over the left shoulder. Now that right arm goes to the ground. Turn your right foot out and extend the left leg. Reach. That left arm goes alongside your ear. Palms down, thumbs reaching back behind you. And swing the arm around. You're going to press back into down dog. Good. Right leg now is going to step forward, warrior one. Drop your back heel and come up. Reach. Now you can have the hands separated here, so it looks like this, or you can have them together, cross your thumbs, point your fingers together, the other fingers drop. That's called steeple mudra. And then look up, keep your arms alongside the ear. Now in this pose, your hips face forward. In other words, you don't have the left hip moving back. The left hip actually moves forward and the right hip shifts back. And you can kind of separate your feet a little bit so that that's a little bit easier to do. Good, and then we're going to release down, drop the left hand to the ground and rotate. Back heels down, you guys. Then swing the arm around, come back up, warrior one. Now we are going to add a forward fold. So our forward fold is going to be interlaced fingers behind us, like that. Straightening the front leg. Keep your arms lifted off your glutes, off your sacrum if you can, and then release right down over the leg. Relax your head. And then release your hands to the ground and step back, down dog. Shift forward plank. Modify to the knee to lower. Keep your hands right next to the chest. Roll your shoulders back. Press your elbows in. Lift. Press back, down dog. Left leg down, steps forward, warrior one, and reach. Now remember, you can either be steeple mudra here or arms open. That extended leg hip is going forward. The bent leg hip is moving back. And you're reaching. Look up. Good. And then we drop the right hand to the ground and rotate, step left shoulder on top of the right. And of course, you can use a block anytime if you would like. Keep the back heel down. Then swing the left arm around and come back into warrior one. Now remember, we're going to be going into a forward fold. Not just yet. Excellent. Then drop your arms. Interlace your fingers. Open up. Straighten the leg. Fold right over that leg. Relax your head. So even if you're not as flexible, you still relax your head. Okay? Then releasing your hands to the ground, step back plank. Modify to the knees if you need to, lower. Lift cobra. Press back. Down dog. Drop down onto your knees. Your toes are curled under. We're going to go back into that variation of camel pose again. I'm going to do it like this. Tina will do it like that. Right arm comes up. And you reach back behind you. Look over the shoulder. Now you can have the hand at the sacrum too. The thing that you have to watch out for is doing a lean back. No, you keep your pelvis right above the knee. There's a back bend here. Okay. Then this left arm goes to the ground. And then you turn the left foot out, straighten the right leg, and reach. Okay? Now, your option then is to extend the left leg in front of the right. So you're doing a side plank. Pacify Vata. Guess it would help if I was wearing the mic. Okay, and then swing your arm around, step back, down dog. Nice, you guys. Shift forward, plank, lower. Lift cobra. And take it back. Down dog. Drop down onto your knees and lift. Reach left arm and go back. Now the right arm goes up. Hold. And now remember, keep the pelvis right on top of the knees. We're not shifting back, keeping it level. You can go here to the sacrum if you need to modify. Then your right hand goes down. Turn your right foot out. Extend the left leg. Reach. And then you have the option of extending the right leg in front of the left. Side plank. Pacify. If that's too much, no problem. Just modify. This is your practice. Keep lifting your hips. Swing the arm around, press back, down dog. Good. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift cobra. And take it back, child's pose. Release. Just relax. Take it easy. So in child's pose, you take the child's pose and you completely let go. Good. So you're resting your forehead down. Nice. All right, coming back into down dog. Right leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Then step that leg forward, warrior two. So you're lining up, heel to heel. Reach. Look down the middle, right finger, bend, bend, bend. Now, I want you to be strong in these warrior poses. Strong lower body, strong hold. Your eyes are moving out, focusing on a single point. It's called single pointed focus. Focusing on a single point is called a dristi. But then I want you to soften your gaze, soften your face. So bring a little bit of comfort and relaxation into that strength of the pose. Then reach warrior four. Turn your head, look up. Don't change. Don't come out of this bent knee. Just because your arm went up, don't do this. Stay bent. Then Parsvakonasana, side angle. Now we're going to do it 3 different ways. The first is here on the thigh. The second version is to go on a block. If you need a block, I could get you one, Tina. And then the third variation, the hand goes on the ground. The arm goes alongside the ear. It is big. So we're doing all of these strong standing postures. They help Vata because Vata needs strength. Vata is wind, ether, air. Vata needs strength. They also help Kapha because Kapha gets stuck and stagnant. Then swing your arm around. Now as you swing around, you're going to turn, lift your back heel, drop it. And then turn your torso towards that front leg. Keep turning. Reach back. And you're either going to hold it there, just hold it there, or if you can, grab your foot and pull it in. Keep the torso lifted though, and you're rotating. Excellent. Now, for the next pose, you might need a strap. And if you don't have one, it's okay. I'm going to show you your options. Then you release that arm that's grabbing the foot. Lift your back leg up and then pull the foot. You're going from here, pull it in, drop your heel. Then your right arm goes under. Look at that. It goes under. You're not on top. You're under the front leg. You reach back, take that hand to your glute, and then reach your other hand up. You're either going to grab your fingertips, the palm of your hand, or your wrist. If you cannot grab, you just hold your hands here. Then lift and lean back. Try to straighten your front leg. Now here's where a strap is nice. I got a strap here somewhere. Because if you have a strap, I'm going to show you with Tina, she can hold the strap. Now she can straighten her leg and lean back, and it's no problem. She's got plenty of room. Okay. Then release that. Step back. Down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower. lift cobra, take it back, child's pose. Rest. Nice. Strong poses. Heat builds when we do these big poses. That's good for Kapha, right? Both earth, water, and that's Kapha, and then Vata, which is ether, air. They both have cold as one of the qualities of the elements. So creating warmth helps them, even though they're opposites. Typically, when you have a Vata imbalance, you want to bring in Kapha. If you have a Kapha imbalance, you want to bring in Vata. But we're doing a practice that's helping both. That is a little bit more complicated practice, okay, because they're opposites. Okay. Then we're going to come back into down dog. Now your left leg steps forward. Now remember, I'm facing you. So just, I will cue you. You have your left leg forward, line up heel to heel. Look down the middle left finger. Once again, you are strong in the lower body. Try not to lean forward. Keep the torso on top of the pelvis. Strong in your lower body. Strong in your hold. Look down that middle left finger to a single point, a dristi. Hold your focus. Now create some comfort there. Strong, stable. Build strength. Turn your hand, reach. Warrior 4. You're going to relax this back shoulder here. Relax. Turn your head, look up. Deep, deep, deep. Then dropping. Holding Parsvakonasana, side angle. Now remember, you have 3 options here. One is on the thigh. Then the next variation is using a block. And then finally, you can go to the floor. The arm goes alongside your ear. Then you swing that arm around. Lift your back heel and drop. Okay. I like to walk my front foot out a little bit because we're going to rotate. Reach behind you, and you could just keep it right there, or lift your back foot up and grab. You don't have to, but you can. Keep the chest lifted and opened. Then release. And now you're going to lift up, pull the back foot in. Okay, so I'm going to use Tina as my example, and I'm going to have you turn the opposite, turn around so they can see you. Okay, so she's now going to drop, and this left arm is just going to rest here, right here on her glute. Then the other arm comes around. Okay, now if she can't grab, then she could just hold like that, or she can use a strap. Okay, or if she can't grab, which she can either grab the fingertips, the middle of the hand, or the wrist. Okay, whichever is comfortable. No matter where she ends up, if she wants a little bit more space, then I would actually grab a little lower. So instead of reaching for the wrist, grab the fingertips so that she could straighten this leg a little bit in the front and also lean back. So she's actively leaning back. She's leaning back. Oh my God, that looks so good. Now, don't get into the habit. She's doing it perfectly. See where she has her hands here? Right here at the thigh and the glute where they connect. But sometimes people end up here, right in their crotch. And that just is meaning that they're going too far. They might need a strap. And so if your hands are grasping in the crotch, they actually need to be down more towards the thigh. Good. Then release your hands to the ground. Step back, down dog. Shift forward plank. Good. Lower. Lift up, cobra. Pause. Take it back, child's pose. Rest. Nice. Good. Okay, so this was the first part. We are going to do a Trikonasana because it's Tridosha. So the first part of class is all about the Kapha part. And we're going to end with calming down, settling all that wind so that the wind becomes just a slight breeze, gentle. Good. Okay, if you want to, you could turn around, Tina. And I might turn you around again. Poor Tina. She get moved all over the place. All right. Coming back into down dog. Lift up your right leg, three-legged dog. And then step it forward. Now turn your back foot. And before you bring your hands up, I want you to make sure your front heel lines up with the arch of the back foot. Then if you're using a block where you can put your hands on the ground, it's going to be on the baby toe side. Then lift, straighten your leg. Then stack, left shoulder on top of the right. Oh yeah. Both legs straight. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Strong, steady. Everybody lift your kneecaps and activate your quadriceps. Then you're going to swing the left arm around. Now the right leg is going to go back into three-legged dog. Go right back up. Reach. Now it's going to come back, but it's going to be positioned a little bit differently. You're going to bring it back in, and we're going to take it into pigeon. Now remember, with pigeon, you want your knee to the edge of the left side of the mat or the right side of the mat. Then you walk the back leg back. Then your right foot comes up as high as you can. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is what typically happens with pigeon is people will draw their heel into the groin like that. That's a variation of pigeon. It's called lazy pigeon. So what you want to do is you want to actually have the foot up. That knee and the ankle and the heel are lined up. And then you lift up from there. Now, it changes everything. It's a much bigger, more intense hip opener. So you might need a blanket to give you some support or a block. And they go right underneath your glute. So that gets you up higher. Now you can bring the foot up higher. Then walk the back leg, take it back. Now drop. Try to drop the extended leg hip down, down, down. Nice. And then see if you can go lower. And if you want, I've got my bolster right here. You can even go onto a bolster. How nice. Just relax. Good. And then we're going to release out of that and step back, down dog. Good. Okay, Tina, I'm going to have you turn around. Tina's going to turn around. Great. And now that left leg goes up, three-legged dog, and step it forward. But before you come up, the first thing you're going to do is line up the front heel with the arch of the back foot. Use a block. Place it on the baby toe side of the foot. If I can get it. Straighten both legs. Lean back, stack. Right shoulder on top of the left. Reach. Trikonasana. Both legs straight. Activate your quadriceps. Lift your kneecaps. Hold it steady. Lean back, you guys. Do not lean forward. It's one of the tendencies in this pose. Imagine that you are lined up on a wall and you've got your sacrum, your back, and the back of your head touching the wall. Nice. Then swing your arm around and take that left leg back up. Three-legged dog. Now remember, we're going to bring it forward again. So then you bring it back in and you take your left knee to the left edge. Okay, you might want to block or a blanket underneath the left glute, and then you walk your extended leg back. Start out lifted. Now remember, you want this foot up as high as you can go, but if it's not working for you to do that, okay, have it modified down towards the groin. But just know, eventually that foot moves up. And then you drop and hold. Relax your head. So now we have shifted into working more with calming down the Vata. Vata means that we need to be more gentle. We need to have poses that are going to move the subtle forces called the Vayus down. Why down? Because Vata lifts up typically. It circulates around a lot and it lifts up. So what we want to do is we want to allow it to settle, move towards the ground, and we do that by moving slow, by holding the poses a little longer, and doing postures like forward folds, because forward folds are going to allow the subtle forces to move down. So we feel more grounded and we feel calm. We're being really aware when we do an Ayurvedic yoga practice of all of these principles, how they're impacting the body, the mind, our emotional body, and really giving ourselves practices that give us balance, that really enhance our lives. You don't do a super activating hot yoga crazy practice at night. It's like drinking a coffee, right? You just cranked yourself up with stimulation. And now you're going to impact your ability to sleep. We know that when the sun goes down, we need to be following the circadian rhythms of what's happening in nature, paying attention to our own circadian biology, because our hormones match what the sun does. So when the sun goes to bed, we need to go to bed because our hormones are moving us in that direction. So we want to support what is naturally happening. Great. Then you're going to pull your support away, bring your back leg around, and take it onto your back. Find your heels and lift up into bridge. Now, line up your knees with the front of the hip bone. Bridge is helping to realign the pelvis. Good. Then lowering the pelvis. Drawing your right knee in. Taking it over the left leg. Now, you can either just keep it like that or you wrap the right foot. See that? Wrap it around the calf. Then you bring your feet back to the ground. Shift your hips to the right. Extend your arms out and drop your legs to the left side. Now, you can have a block here right underneath the knees. Now, if that's not working for you, it's a little too much, undo your foot, just have it crossed over at the thighs and release down. Okay. Nice big stretch, turn your head to the right. And then slowly lift, release, reposition your pelvis back to the center, come back up into bridge, reset, then lower. The left leg comes up and goes over the right. And you could just keep it like that, extend your arms out, and then take the legs to the right. Or you wrap the left foot around the calf, slightly shift your hips to the left, open up, and drop your legs down to the right. And again, you can use a block and place it under. Turn your head and look to the left. Sorry, Tina. You could just like here. There you go. Is that better? No, whatever. Here, go up. See if it is up better. Is that better? There you go. There you go. All right. Oh, that feels good. Great. And then slowly lifting out of that. I want to do one last forward fold. So the legs are going to come up and we're going to lift up and forward fold. Drop your head. Working a little bit with the breath. So coming into a 1-to-1 breath, that means that you're going to have an even count on your inhale and your exhale. So if you're inhaling for 4 counts, then you're going to exhale for 4 counts. If you're inhaling for 5, then you exhale for 5. It's matched. It's called samvriti. Now, when that becomes comfortable, so breath can be balanced, then you'll want to start lengthening your exhale. So inhale 4 counts. Slowly release your exhale 6 counts. And if that's easy and comfortable for you, we're not ever forcing the breath, but then you can move to an 8-count exhale. And again, if that's easy, you'll do a 4-count inhale. And then naturally shift into a slow release of the exhale, 10 counts. It's relaxed and easy, effortless. So you stay where it can be relaxed and effortless. Good. And then from there, we're going to come out of that. Take it on your back again. Now, if you need to do another bridge, I always think it's a good idea to reset the pelvis. If you need to do another side to side, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, set yourself up for Shavasana, corpse pose. So your feet go to the corners of your mat, your arms drop down below the heart, palms up, cover your eyes. Make sure you are warm, cozy, and warm. Cover yourself up with a blanket, put your sweatshirt on, put your socks on. Cover your eyes. We want our eyes covered because the eyes are the most overstimulated sense we have. So we want to really pacify that sense. They're all overstimulated. Our eyes, our ears right now. We really need to calm everything down. So once you get your body settled and you're completely still, then just be there. Let your body feel breath, relax with breath. And there's nothing that you need to do. Shavasana literally means corpse pose. So you are laying there. It's the ultimate release. You're just being still. You're being silent. And you're letting your body settle into that. The mind, the emotional body, all the layers. They're called the koshas. So all those layers on their own. It's nothing that you do. Effortlessly, they just move there. All right, and begin to deepen your breath. Allow some movement into your fingers and toes, and then gently roll to your right side. And bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Placing your hands together, connecting your thumbs to your heart, close your eyes, and take a moment to relax and soften the breath. Be in this moment, feeling your breath entering in and out at the nose. Feeling your body connected to the floor, the chair, wherever you're seated. Connecting with your skin. Connecting with your muscles. Connecting with your bones. And may you have a wonderful evening and a peaceful night of sleep. Namaste.